parts of working for my student. The title of this working, they try to put the paper and then become the title, the web-based history learning application for sixth grade student. So the basic knowledge that why these student they do it something like this, because they try to make, because we already know that the history learning sometimes this become very boring for the student. So in this case we try to encourage the student how to engage the student to learn the history things by easy thing by using the application. And particularly in this paper we try to only limit at the sixth grade student. The students that get involved in this project, Patrick, Christian Temeliano, Ade Andriansyah, they are from Computer Science Department, School of Computer Science, Bina Nusantara University, and me, myself, Harkoles Lendik Spitwarnas, I am from Computer Science Department, Graduate Program, Doctor Computer Science, Bina Nusantara University, and also our partner, Professor Sarjuni Mujiono. He is with Computer Science Department, Faculty of Information Technology, Budi Luhur University. A great nation is a nation that upholds the services of its predecessor, namely the nation heroes who fought for the independence of this Indonesian state in 1945. The current generation is expected to appreciate the services of heroes by respecting this nation history, and the current generation duty to feel this independence by continuing its value. It is essential for the transformation of knowledge to each generation to seriously study the history of this nation through the delivery of historical subject matter. Therefore, in this paper, a web-based history learning application is developed, which is limited to sixth grade elementary school students, where the proposed system is modeled using use case diagram, and after that by using class diagram, which is show the relationship between database table is displayed, and at the end of the day, the user interface is shown as the implementation using software personal home pages, PHP, and MySQL database for the saving database. And we already know education at this time is something that is necessity in everyone's life, and it is the right of every human being to get an education, especially for children and adolescents, to get an education before taking tertiary education. We can learn education in various ways, especially in the condition of the COVID-19 pandemic, such as learning online using the Intelligent Tutoring System, ITS. So the ITS is a computer system that aims to provide users with personalized instruction according to designation and adjustment of each person, where everyone can learn independently, and often through the use of artificial intelligence, AI, technology that utilize algorithms such as machine learning or deep learning. Meanwhile, 6-year or primary education for children is significant momentum for developing human brain development, where starting primary learning material given to the student between the age of 6 or 7 years to 11 or 12 years. At this age of primary education, there are several basic subjects such as citizen education, mathematics, Indonesian language, natural science, social science, culture, art and craft, physical education, sport and health. One of the interesting issues is that history subjects that are part of social science have been challenged to be removed from the national learning curriculum for elementary school children. Often there is a talk that history is useless lesson that teach them about character they do not know and about war that are usually relevant to human life. But they do not realize that all the historical events they read in this storybook have relation to them and their personal history as well. The subject of history is significant because it teaches us about our world, country, cities, and community, and how things came to be the way they are today. History is not only relevant for those who want to study or work in an environment that requires knowledge of history, but it is also essential for everyone to understand what our predecessors, our ancestors, went through to create the life we live in today. That is why it is so crucial for children of today's generation to know what happened in the past, so that they can grow in curiosity and with interest in becoming one of these characters or being part of past that is part of the changed life on this earth. All the children are novice historians who need a parent or educator to encourage them to explore and discover the history from ancient to modern. Although the instructional curriculum in educational institutions is perhaps the most informative method of learning about the chronological history of the world, younger children may need different approaches and narrative in this regard. It is better to teach children of all ages about the history of various facets such as slavery, presidency, democracy, heritage, than put aside history textbook and lesson plan for a moment tell them the international and national history in a concise and organized manner. Given the limited learning time, some essential facts and things may be overlooked when delivering history subject in class. In addition, history as science is also essential to study to find out what mistakes humans have made in the past, such as slavery, colonialism, and the slaughter of fellow humans, which we can learn from history. We can also have to be aware of historical phenomena when we study them, rather than study them and put them aside in our brain. What is more, we are expected to continuously avoid repeating the same mistake made in the past based on the story of dark history. Delivering technology subject will be an effective method to help them make it easier for children to learn history, because online learning independently can help improve children's learning abilities. In addition, another goal of the history learning approach is to enable children to continue to be able to learn independently about history during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, as places such as a school, university, and library are closed, and all learning is carried out on an ongoing basis. However, the subject matter must be continuously monitored and verified by an institution such as Ministry of Education, so that the history is not distorted or altered for specific purpose inconsistent with the previously found online. Okay, this is a use case diagram. The use case diagram was used to figure out about the business process in our proposed diagram, where in this case we have 4 main use cases such as login, forum, input course, and take course. And we also have 5 sub use cases such as register, input quiz, take quiz, give rating, and give feedback. So in this case, when the user wants to use the system, they should log in to enter the system by put the username and password. Yeah. And also we have a register sub use case where the user have never password, username or password to enter the system, then they should do the registration first. Yeah. And then we have the next use case is a forum. Forum is one of the feature how the people in this system, they can communicate each other among the user. They can share the knowledge, they can answer, they can question, they can give their knowledge, yeah? share their talk, yeah, to other people, even between the user and tutor. And then of course, the tutor should input the course, yeah, input the quiz. In this case, we try to input using the quiz using multiple choice. The purpose of using this multiple choice, we try to assess, yeah, how the children regarding the understanding about the subject that have been delivered. Yeah. And then of course for the user, user should be children, for the 6th grade student, so they can take course where there's some they include sub use case. This means that they should do the activity, so they should, when they take course, they should do the tech quiz. Yeah. And then after doing the tech quiz, they can give rating and feedback. This is become the optional. So they can give rating, yeah, what the score between 1 and 5, something like that. And then they can also give some statement as a feedback for the system, yeah, or the course. Yeah. And also we have class diagram. So after we have a class diagram, we should have after we have a use case diagram, when was used to define about the business process, while the class diagram was used in order to try to figure out about the database model designs. Yeah. For in this case, we have 10 class, yeah, where each class represents as a table in database. Yeah. If we could look at here, thread, yeah, we have a class thread reply, user, and tutor. Yeah. And this will be used in forum purpose. Yeah. Where it's the tutor or user, when they want to answer something or they want to start the conversation, they can raise by create the record in the thread ID. And then of course, they will have a thread title and a thread there. Yeah. And then for the reply, whenever the user or tutor, they want to try to reply something that already discussed in the thread, so they can create a record, yeah, in the reply ID. So they save the reply command and the reply date. Yeah. And of course, we have the transaction here. This is the transaction that will answer the quiz. Yeah. So the quiz will have a question, yeah, and then the option answer. It's for the multiple choice here. For in this case, in our proposed idea, we just only 4 multiple choice. Yeah. Option A, B, C, and D. And then the answer will become the key for answering. So the transaction will be answer the quiz. Yeah. So why this is transaction will have relation one to many, and answer will have quiz many to ones. Yeah. And then of course each of the quiz belong to the course. Yeah. And then the course is it part of the tutor. So the tutor can have many courses. Yeah. And each course can have many quizzes in this case. Yeah. And because the transaction based on the quiz, so each transaction will be based on its course. Yeah. And then the same like in the use case, the system will have to figure out or record about the rating and feedback. The rating come from the user will be recorded in the table rating here, or class rating, the rating date and the rating score. It will be delivered between 1 and 5. Yeah. And the feedback will be give a comment or in text, yeah, regarding with the transaction or anything related with the system. Okay, that's all the class diagram. So this is the UI. Yeah. This is the main menu where the user want to use the system. They should the registration first. Yeah. They should enter the data. Yeah. The data such as username, gender, class, address, postcode, date, birth. Yeah. The same with the tutor as well. They should do the same things with the data as well. Yeah. Such as postcode, date of birth, etc. Yeah. And then this is the main menu. After they register, they can do the login. They put the username and password, and the system will check if they enter username and password match with the saving in the database. If they are not knowledge to, if they are not matched, so they cannot enter the system. There will be an alert to remember them that they don't have an access to enter the system. And this is the main menu after user or tutor can get entered to the system. And this is the upload course page that will be carried out by tutor. So they can give the input the movie and the explanation about the contents. Yeah. And then after that, they can put the quiz page here, yeah, what kinds of the question, and then the optional. Yeah. Like this is based on the class diagram. Well, in the class quiz, there will be 4 options in this case. Yeah. So they just enter each of the option. So they will make, when the tutor create this quiz, they will create a one record here. So it's in this case, for each subject or the content from course should have more than 20 questions here. So when the children doing the test, there will be a random multiple choice here, 10 multiple choice here. So there is no collaboration among the students. They can do them by themselves, and they can understand about the content. And this is the course page, yeah. So the student, when they enter the system, they can see the course page, yeah. They can learn, they can read here, yeah. They can see the movie as well, where related to another saving movie such as YouTube, yeah. And of course, they can answer the quiz page here, yeah. So they can answer the quiz, and then every answer that they give to answer the question will be recorded in the class diagram, as we already mentioned in previous slides, yeah, where they will be saved in class answers, yeah. And whenever they have an answer, the score will be 1. Where they did a wrong answer, then they will get score 0, yeah. And then the total of the question will be saved in total score. And this is the forum page, yeah, where the user, they can communication among the members, yeah, among the student member and the tutor as well, yeah. And then of course we have a review page here and feedback, yeah. So they can give a feedback and review. They can give a star between 1 and 5, yeah. 1 is not good, but 5 is very excellent, yeah. So that's our presentation. Thank you for listening, and see you another time. Thank you.